Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we got a little war recap of the Tribe Gaming versus BlazeJP in the semifinals of the CCL Elite League. We did unfortunately take the loss here, but let's go ahead and take a look at a bunch of the triples. Alright guys, so here we go. We did take the loss 80-85 in this semifinals war. It started off pretty rough for us. I don't know if any of you guys saw the live stream where I did my live attacks. Also posted a video of my live planning and my live attacks. I did get the 6-pack in this war. We started off with a really low hit rate, and then toward the end of the war we started to have a comeback. We actually ended up tying them with like an hour left to go in the war, and then all of a sudden in the last hour BlazeJP just came out firing triple after triple after triple, and they were able to get like an extra 6 triples right at the end of war, and we were only able to get 1. So we had the comeback there for a little while, and then BlazeJP just really took it at the end. So unfortunately a loss for Tribe Gaming here, but let's go ahead and take a look at some of the replays. We're going to look at like about 3 of our attacks and maybe 1 or 2 of their attacks, just to give them a little love. They did use a lot of Yeti Smash, guys. They were just completely destroying all of our bases with Yeti Smash in this war, so apparently you need to be using Yeti Smash if you're not already. But let's go ahead and take a look at some of our attacks here first. So starting off with Hex here, going to be coming in with the Queen Charge Hogs. If you guys want to see my attacks from this war, check out one of my previous videos where I posted my live planning and where I got the 6-pack against BlazeJP here in this war. Did a cleanup attack and a fresh attack, so definitely go check that out. But in this one, Hex is going to be coming in, starting with the Queen Charge. Nice easy balloon funnel on the left side. Wall break here to get Queen into the Town Hall. He wants to take out that Town Hall nice and early. King to make the funnel on the top side of the base here. Queen's going to go in. Those healers are going to get in range of the Giga Inferno, so he is going to use a free spell on that Giga Inferno just because he doesn't want to lose any of his healers. They're already pretty low on HP. Some of them are. Yeah, look, some of them almost died there. He just barely gets it down in time thanks to that rage spell. King going through, still has the King ability here to make the rest of the funnel going this way. Out comes the CC. Poison spell is perfectly placed, so Queen's going to take out that CC. It's only going to take her like half a week to kill these ice golems because of that poison, thank goodness, but she's going to keep pushing up toward the enemy King here. He is going to be dropping the jump spell right there, as you can see, to get Queen into this Eagle artillery compartment and into that scatter shot, so she can take those out and also eventually go get the sweeper and the enemy Queen to make the pathing for the hogs just really nice. Now notice he's going to use a siege barracks on this one instead of a stone slammer or anything like that, just because he wants to get that extra P.E.K.K.A. and those cleanup wizards, so he really doesn't have to worry about a time fail here. And then some more max hogs are going to come out of his siege barracks eventually once it pops open. He's got so many cleanup wizards. The hogs are pushing through. Queen's pushing through the core. She didn't get to kill the enemy Queen yet, but the Road Champ's going to do that now. With the Warden ability here, the King's going to stay alive. These hogs are going to stay alive. The Road Champ's still at full health. Queen's going to stay alive. She's going to get this Inferno Tower now with her ability here in just a second after she's done being distracted by all these skeleton traps. There we go. English is hard sometimes. Used his last heal here over the last Inferno Tower. And the pigs are just moving through the base. His max hogs are just now coming down, meeting up with the rest of the crew. Honestly, didn't even need those extra 9 hogs from the CC. Would have still been a triple without it. His Road Champ is at full health, just now using her ability. Didn't even need it. It's just a matter of cleanup now. He still has the P.E.K.K.A. and like 74 wizards there moving through the edge of the base. Gosh, that is a lot of wizards. So beautiful Queen Charge Hog attack there by Hex. Awesome plan, coming in with the jump spell, with the freeze spells. Only 2 rages for that charge. Really nice stuff there by Hex. We're going to go ahead and check out this attack by Charizard, coming in with the mass E-Drags, guys. If you guys love using E-Drags, you want to know how to use E-Drags against these really compact bases, here's how you do it. So he's going to be coming in with the King on the top side to get this Royal Champ down nice and early. Baby Dragon on the right side to make the funnel just so his King is going to move to the left. And then he's going to be coming in with the Blimp with a clone spell to get some good value here right at the beginning of the attack. Cut a funnel as well. So here comes the Blimp. He already used his King for the enemy King. The Baby Dragon's also helping. There pops the Blimp. E-Drag with the clone spell for the balloons. E-Drag's going to take out the Eagle, and he's going to take out a bunch of these archers. Then he's going to get stuck on these storages, and those double ADs and the sweeper are just going to completely dick that E-Dragon. He goes down so fast. Unfortunately, the ice golems did get pulled by, I believe, the Barbarian King's barbarians from his ability. So they come out. One of them already died, though. Hopefully the other one's going to die right here. That'll be good, so the E-Dragons don't have to worry about that. Then he's going to Sui his queen on the bottom right side of the base here for this AD and for a little bit more pathing for the E-Drags, so they can stay nice and tight in this channel here and just head straight through toward the core of the base, toward the enemy queen, toward this town hall, and hopefully be able to get this single target Inferno down nice and early. Now we'll have to keep an eye out on where exactly he's going to decide to use this Royal Champ and try to figure out why and if it was the best value possible, because that's always one thing you have to think about on these mass E-Drag attacks. Really, it does come down to how efficiently you use your Royal Champ and how much value you can get with her, because a lot of the times the E-Dragons can easily take out the core of the base, but most of the time these attacks end up failing because the E-Dragons split a weird way or something and they're not able to get the edge defenses around the edge of the base. So notice how he's going to use his Royal Champ on the bottom side here to go for that single target Inferno, and he's going to freeze it to keep the Royal Champ alive. That way she can get all this stuff down, and the Royal Champ's going to get so much value when you keep her alive on these attacks. So honestly guys, when you're doing mass E-Dragons and you're bringing, you know, 4 or 5 free spells, use at least 2 or 3 of them for your Royal Champ, because she gets so much value. She can take out so many defenses when you use those free spells to keep her alive and to keep her topped off on health, and then her ability for a back-in Inferno Tower or a back-in AD. Sometimes she can even get 2 ADs. Just a beautiful attack here by Charizard, showing you guys how to do the mass E-Dragon attack on these really compact bases. You notice he swagged a free spell there, dropped it right on the clan castle. Seeking Air Mine goes all the way across the map to kill one of his dragons. No biggie though, his Royal Champ's doing all the cleanup down south. He still has 2 E-Dragons up. Well, one of them just got absolutely destroyed right there. But that's going to be a triple here with the mass E-Dragons. Nice attack. We'll go ahead and check out one more on our side. This one's going to be Dan coming in again with another Queen Charge Hogs attack. And on this one, guys, a little scary. He's going to leave the Town Hall up for the very end. It's going to be one of the last defenses to go down. So let's go ahead and see how he does it on this base that has all the heroes on the outside. A lot of times those are kind of scary. You don't know if there's a bunch of traps there or not, so it's kind of scary to start a Queen Charge there or something else, or even just a Sui. But he's going to be coming in with the early blimp with the Yeti bomb to get a bunch of these defenses, including that Inferno Tower on the south side of the base. He also wants to get the scatter shot down and pull the CC nice and early, and he did. He was able to do all of that. Got some really good value, completely cut a funnel here for the Queen Walk. Now he is going to have to pull those Ice Golems over with his Queen and kill those. Luckily the Yetis were able to get 1 down, so the Queen only has to fight 2 of them. So instead of 7.5 months, it's only going to take her like 3, which is nice. Dropping the healers, Queen's going to have to fight these Ice Golems. So we'll fast forward a little bit through that, because he's not going to drop the poison spell here. He's going to end up saving it, probably for the heroes or Skelly traps, whatever he thinks is best value here. Going to be dropping a Coco Loon here, just testing for some Seeking Air Mines. Minion for the funnel on the right side. He's not going to be breaking the Queen in. He's just going to let her walk. He wants her to get all these defenses around the base like this. And of course, she'll also get the trash. Sorry, that arrow just looks so bad. I can't draw straight today. But she's going to get all this stuff around the base just like that. And then the Hogs just have to push through and get all this stuff like that with the Warden ability. With the Royal Champ, with his King. Notice how he saved his King to use in combination with an Ice Golem here. The Ice Golem first, then the King. That way his King can kill a bunch of these heroes, hopefully at least 2 before he goes down. The Royal Champ's behind the Hogs. He needs the Royal Champ to go over to the left and target the enemy Queen, because his King was only able to get the King and the Royal Champ. He's not going to be able to get all 3 heroes with the King. But the Royal Champ unfortunately skips the Queen here for the longest time. Some Hogs go back for the Warden. The pathing's a little wonky. The Tesla farm's way on the outside of the base over here, so some of the Hogs are splitting up. The Town Hall is activated. Giga Inferno is up, but luckily nothing's in range of it. He uses his last heal over here for the Hogs. Royal Champ still up with full health up top. He has that free spell and a poison that he can use to help these Hogs get through everything. He's going to end up dropping the freeze on the Town Hall here, I believe, if I remember correctly. Queen still at full health moving through. There goes the freeze. The healers switch off to the Hogs. He's going to use that poison for the Skelly traps here, not on the enemy Queen, because he can just worry about the enemy Queen at the very end. Everything's going to finish on her over there on the left side of the base. His Queen's wrapping around. He's got healers on the Royal Champ. He still has the Royal Champ's ability, so you know this base is just absolutely wrecked. Still has 5 or 6 Hogs up, even after that Giga Inferno completely annihilated a bunch of his Hogs. I mean, the Giga Bomb that was from the Town Hall. So there we go. He uses the Royal Champ ability to get that platform down, so he didn't even kill the enemy Queen. Imagine doing a Queen Charge Hogs attack and not even killing the enemy Queen the entire attack. Nice stuff there by Dan. So let's go ahead and jump over to the other side of the map and see how they took down our top 2 bases, Hex and Nick here. We'll give them a little love. They're coming in with the Yeti Smash, with the Quad Quake, and the Jump Spell, guys. Honestly, I think this was their favorite attack. They did it so often, at least more than half of their attacks, probably way more than that, were almost this exact same army comp. They were using a lot of Yetis with bowlers, with Quad Quake, with Jump Spells, and just completely wrecking our bases. So he uses the Yeti Bomb nice and early to get the Town Hall down and to pull the CC over to his queen, where he can kill it with a poison spell. So we'll fast forward through that. The double ice golem, pretty common CC. Uses a bowler up top to funnel. Now he's going to be dropping the king, and then everything in combination with this jump spell. He wants them all to go in toward the core of the base here, and then he's just going to quad quake open the entire core, and there's just nothing that the troops can't reach at that point once he quad quakes open that entire core. So everything pushing through. He's going to be popping Warden ability here pretty soon. King's making a really good funnel on the outside of the base. Still has the King ability to use. And there goes the Warden ability and another Rage in the core. These bowlers are still staying alive. He uses the Royal Champ behind the King. That way the King can tank for the Royal Champ and she can get all these defenses behind the wall. The King's going to bounce out toward the trash buildings on the outside, so he's not tanking anymore, but that's okay. The healers swapped to the Yetis, and at that point you know they're probably never going to die. Unless there's single target infernos that can kill him, but there was a multi-target inferno on the backside of the base here by Hex, so that's not going to do shit against Yetis and healers. I mean, they're just going to stay alive forever. Royal Champ is now pushing through the edge of the base here. Already used her ability, but she's still going to be able to get some of these Teslas and cannons on the backside before she goes down. The Yetis are beating through the wall to get outside the base. They do get outside with the healers still on them. There's still like 3 Yetis alive with healers, and I mean, there's just nothing that can kill them at this point. 1 Archer Tower, a Tesla, a cannon, that's it. 3 heroes still alive. I mean, this base is just wrecked. Still has the Queen ability. Nice attack here by BlazeJP on Hex's base. That one's going to be a triple with the Yeti Smash. Let's go ahead and take a look at the next one, how they tripled Nick's base. BlazeJP coming in here again with the almost exact same army comp, guys. Like I said, pretty common for them to use. They were using it on almost every base. I mean, I don't know the exact numbers, but if I had to guess, probably like 75% of their triples were Yeti Smash. Just crazy. They were using it a lot, and they're pretty good with it. So, you know, props to them. Nice job that they're able to master the Yeti Smash. It's really hard to defend against people who are really good with it. But who knows? Maybe there'll be some nerfs coming soon against Yetis, because it just seems like Yetis don't die when you have the healers swap to them. They just stay alive forever. At least some of them do. But anyway, enough of my blabbering. Let's see exactly what he's doing here on Nick's base. Coming in with the Warden Walk on the top side. The main goal is to get this multi-target Inferno down nice and early, so the main push only has to worry about 2 Inferno towers instead of instead of 3. So he uses a Rage spell here so that the Warden can actually kill the enemy Royal Champ, and he gets really low on HP, just barely doesn't have to pop the Warden ability, and as soon as that Inferno tower dies, he drops the Yetis, doesn't waste any time, and he gets the healer swap right away. And that's always the key on these Yeti Smash attacks, is just getting the healer swap. If you get that healer swap and your Yetis all path to the core, I mean, it's like, you know, 8-9 times out of 10 it's either going to be a triple or a time fill, because the Yetis just don't die at this point. Unless you do something stupid and somehow mess up the attack. But here go the Hogs from the bottom side. Still has the Royal Champ to use. He hasn't dropped her yet. He used a Siege Barracks over here for the P.E.K.K.A. and the Wizards to get that nice big funnel so all his troops can path right through the core. There is a Tesla farm on the back end over here, but he still has his Royal Champ. He's going to be able to use her. He drops a Giant, and presumably the Royal Champ, there she goes, right behind for the Tesla farm. He hesitated a little bit, but she's still going to be able to get that entire Tesla farm and do some damage to these other defenses over here. He's going to have to pop her ability. She's going to get all these Teslas and do some damage onto that Wizard Tower with the skip from her shield. Now the bowlers are still alive with some Yetis pushing through the wall here. King's going to beat through. There goes another Skelly Trap. Single target Inferno is going to lock onto the Warden, absolutely dick him down here. Everything pushing through though. Bunch of Wizards on the outside for cleanup. He needs his Queen to go in and beat for the wall for this other Inferno Tower, but she's going to go outside here and go toward these trash buildings, so he is going to have to finish over here on these other defenses inside the base. He's going to have to get those last, so we'll fast forward a little bit here. Going to have to pop the Queen ability because that single target Inferno locks onto her. He still has a balloon here, wisely uses it on the bomb tower, where it'll also be able to splash that Royal Champ platform. And luckily the queen and the king pick a really good wall here where they'll be able to reach everything. But even if they didn't, the balloon did get the bomb tower and the platform over there. So nice attack there by BlazeJP. Swags the poison spell. He probably should have used it in the core on the main push, but it just ended up slowing down his troops for a couple seconds. But it doesn't really matter when you get that healer swap, just nothing dies. So nice job here by BlazeJP. They were able to get the victory by 5 triples here. We were tied, like I said, with like 60 minutes going left in the war, and then all of a sudden with like their last 7 attacks, they went like 6 for 7 or something crazy like that. So really nice job by BlazeJP. They definitely deserve this. They're going to be in the finals for CCL League, so good luck to them in the finals. But that's going to be it for this video, guys. We did take the loss 80 to 85. Let me know what you think down in the comments, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.